We are given the equation f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. It's a quadratic function, and we know that the graph of a quadratic function is a parabola. So we're going to find the vertex of this parabola. Now, in order to find the vertex of the parabola, we're going to convert it to the standard form, which is a times x minus h the whole squared plus k, where hk is the point which is called the vertex. So we're going to complete squares. So start with f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. In the first two terms, let's factor out an a. So when we factor out an a from an ax squared, we get x squared plus, now b over ax plus c. So a times b over ax, so when we multiply a times b over ax, we get bx. So that's how we factor a out to get b over a. Okay. So the next step is a times, now to complete squares, we go x squared plus b over ax plus a number squared minus a number squared. We add and subtract a number which is the square of the coefficient of the middle term, which is x, that is b over a, and we divide that expression by 2. So it's b over 2a. b over a comes from here, which is the coefficient of x. So we take the b, so it's half of the coefficient of x, so it's b over 2a the whole squared. Add and subtract that number, and we still have c outside. So next, f of x is equal to, now we complete squares inside the parentheses. Note that the first three terms here together form the perfect square, which is x plus b over 2a the whole squared, and we still have this term left over, so that's b over 2a the whole squared plus c. So f of x is equal to, now we distribute the a, so we're just completing squares here and then putting the equation in the standard form, so that's why we distribute the a. So that's a times x plus b over 2a the whole squared minus a times b over 2a the whole squared is b squared over 4a squared. We square the numerator and the denominator. So 2a the whole squared is 2 squared a squared, and that's how we get a 4a squared plus c. So f of x is equal to a times x plus b over 2a the whole squared minus ab squared over 4 times a plus c. We cancel the a's to get f of x equals a times x plus b over 2a the whole squared minus, and now 4a is the denominator, so we take a common denominator, so that's b over 4a plus c times 4a divided by 4a. So that would be f of x equals a times x plus b over 2a the whole squared minus b squared over 4a plus 4ac over 4a. Now that's equal to f of x equals a times x plus b over 2a the whole squared plus, I'm going to switch these two terms, 4ac minus b squared, the negative goes with the b squared, divided by 4a. Now we compare this to the standard form, which is f of x equals a times x minus h the whole squared plus k. So we know what k is. Let's just put this in the standard form. It's just one little thing we need to do here. Since that's a plus, I'm going to write it as the minus of negative b over 2a the whole squared. So the minus times minus is really a plus, plus 4ac minus b squared over 4a. So h is negative b over 2a and k is 4ac minus b squared over 4a. So the coordinates of the vertex of an equation that's given in the form f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. If we know the coefficients of x squared, x, and the constant in a quadratic function, then we can use this formula to write down the vertex of that function. So if the equation is given in the form f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c, and if we know a, b, and c, we just plug it into this equation to get the vertex hk.